It was horrifying, honestly, to discover that. Like, I was so scared to like tell my mom.
Anyone who's faced an unplanned pregnancy knows that fear, because there are hard choices to make, and no matter what, they're going to be life-changing.
Tonight, a Central Iowa woman shares how she came to the decision to place her baby for adoption and the impact it's had ever since.
I keep almost all of them.
It's been years since Kiera Probst has opened this box.
They made like Shutterfly albums.
It's filled with photos of her daughter Lucy and notes from the couple who adopted her.
Thinking of you often and especially today with love. That was been her first birthday. That one was hard.
Lucy turns 12 in February.
It was a lot harder when she was littler. Like, oh, I could be doing that with her, or that, you know, those are the birthdays that parties I could be having, or this is the Christmas that we could have been having. I was afraid for people to know.
Kiera was a student at Iowa State when she got pregnant. She was scared, but sure about what she wanted to do.
I knew, I think from the beginning, that I wanted to place my baby for adoption. That I didn't feel like, you know, she was mine to keep.
She started the adoption process by working with a local attorney to find the right family.
We received like 3 different kind of like scrapbook sort of things that just explained about the family, and then we interviewed them. And then this couple that I met, as soon as I met them, I was like, oh, do I have to talk to anybody else? Because I'm pretty sure that's who was going to be her parents.
The adoption was open from the beginning.
Erica, Lucy's mom, came to all the doctor's appointments with me, and we'd go out to lunch. We just hung out and got to know each other really well, because I felt like I needed that, and I felt like she needed that. So it was really neat. We actually like became friends.
What was it like for you after labor and delivery? Because, you know, you go from kind of the idea of a child to, oh wow, now my baby is here.
It's easier to be detached when they're still, you know, growing and you haven't actually seen them or touched them. So going through labor and delivery, it was hard.
After Lucy was born, friends and family reminded her she could change her mind.
She's not mine. She was never mine to keep. So she's theirs. I'm going to sign the papers, and I know I'm doing the right thing, and I would do it 100% of the time again if I had to go back.
Hardest thing you've ever done?
It is. Yeah, it is.
For me, there was always so much shame.
Yeah.
Did you experience that?
I felt that more when I was pregnant. I was embarrassed for people to know that I was pregnant, just because of the stigma attached to that. Through my like healing process, it became easier to talk about it and to share with people. And it was almost a relief when I got to share it with people.
How do you think it's shaped you?
I think it made me really think about the type of parent I want to be.
Kiera and her husband became parents 3 years ago when Claire was born. Their second child is due in January.
We love you and remember you today and every day.
Lucy's parents have been a part of their lives through lots of milestones.
They actually came to our wedding, so that was so fun. So my husband Michael has met them several times. They've actually babysat Claire.
Sort of like extended family.
Yeah, pretty much.
This box is just one reminder of the special bond they share.
She knit me mittens when I was pregnant. I know, because they're so soft and they're just so precious.
And Lucy has the makings of her own box of mementos.
I actually made a book for them, just kind of explaining like, this is about me, if, you know, if there's some things about your personality or spirit or whatever that you don't, you know, aren't like your parents, like maybe they came from me.
Explaining her past and shaping her future.
It wasn't that I didn't love her, it was because I loved her that I placed her, and I never want her to think that it's because she wasn't loved.
So obviously every birth parent's experience is unique, but everybody I've talked to says the thing that they really want to put out there through this series is that this decision was made out of love for that child.
These stories are so real and so
It's
raw.
pretty raw.
I hope I hope as you keep going through this that you're going to share some of your thoughts, like on your Facebook page.
You know, every interview I did, I'm fighting it right now. A lot of tears for all of us.
Understandable. Can't wait to see who we're going to meet in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Erin.
Well, today it was a struggle for a lot of folks who are dealing with, you know what, this shouldn't be happening. Not from our Facebook fans for sure. Zach Petty showing us the East First and Delaware area in Ankeny. This is at 5:30, and of course it's already dark. It's already snowing. Goodness.
Awesome.
And then there's Dan Bergman in Stratford, working up the ground as snow fell today, disking up that field. It is not what should be happening right now. 50 degrees is our high. That's closer to where we should be. 27 is the current temperature. That's the low. We did have a little bit of light snow, but again, it's going to be the cold you're going to have to deal with tomorrow.